been allowed to load and unload on Station Street where the TTO is.
Let me know who it is if we're not allowed to unload. I'll have his name. They've actually moved him on now.
It's apparently they've just been told that they've been given permission to park down here, but...
Well, it's to unload.
Yeah.
Otherwise you close the businesses, so whoever you're talking to, if he says not, just give me his name. Not his rank or his serial number, just his name.
Yeah, I've got the phone.
Yeah, because we're going to do a good job here. We're not going to upset general public. We're going to solve the problems working together, aren't we? Otherwise, you've closed my shop as well. I can't unload. Nor can the CAF.
Yeah.
Nor can the artistry. Nor can the citizens.
Well, like I say, he's got the phone in front of my face, so I'm feeling quite intimidated by this.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Just give me the name of someone
space.
to speak to. I'll give you my telephone number. They can ring me. It must be intimidating. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Because it's basically what it's saying is the van's come down here. They turned around and said that he issued it last week with no loading. I've come down, logged it in, no sign of no loading. And then obviously he's come out with his camera threatening again with names and
I'm sorry, I can't remember threatening anybody. If I was threatening, let me know and I'll make sure you get copies of the video.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Very well. Nothing, he's just doing his job, but there's a van trying to unload about 40 really heavy tables. And they were a little bit too long here, you see. But what they're trying to do is shut down the charity. It's an ex-forces charity. So it's for servicemen with post-traumatic stress disorder, but the council decided that nobody's allowed to unload on this street. So they've got all these tables for a free school, and
who's told you that you could be here?
Every other traffic warden I've spoken to. And if you want me to speak to your management, but there isn't anybody who'll give me their name. So it's only 4088 who has to get with all this crap, and he finds us intimidating. But it's actual people's names that you want, and you can't get them because they work for a what and not a who. If you have a who, you've got a man to deal with. But they dress them like this, getting all boisterous.
Yeah, so fine, then
but he's okay. I'm not really winding him up.
He can be here, heavy traffic warden. Obviously that needs to be put into briefing, don't it? Because I've come down here, done it, and then I'm getting like all the questions and everything.
I've got some eclairs.
Yeah, well the van's gone now because they couldn't get in the building. But like I said, once it's loaded, it would have been fine. But like I said, the van has been parked here for 5 or so minutes.
Yeah, I just want to know if we can't stop here, so then we can have a name to deal with. This is how it can close entire streets down, and they pretend very like got all this force and everything else, but people haven't really learned about what the tickets mean.
Right,
and it's will we be okay? As long as we're unloading, I take it. As long as it's unloading,
yeah.
That's absolutely brilliant.
Stood it for 5 minutes, then obviously I'm going to start logging it in.
Otherwise, you've closed every building on this street, apart from Tesco's, who are big failures.
As long as loading's being seen.
That's absolutely fine. But so all I would do, if they're giving aggro there, I would ask for who told you to give the ticket rather than a number, because otherwise it's 4088. Thank you, and if I did make you feel stressed, wait till you see it, because you come out as a good guy. Yeah.